Senseless murder in Oklahoma. 3 teenagers, the youngest just 15, have been arrested for shooting a college baseball star out for a jog. ABC's Alex Perez has the shocking details.
This morning, 3 Oklahoma teenagers, ages 15, 16, and 17, are to be charged with first-degree murder after investigators say they gunned down a college student in broad daylight. Police say one of the suspects claimed, "We were bored and had nothing to do."
They witnessed the young man run by on the street, chose him as a target.
A random target. Police say 22-year-old Christopher Lane was jogging in Duncan, Oklahoma Friday when the teenage suspects allegedly drove by and opened fire, creating a panic in this tight-knit town.
There was some people that saw him stagger across the road, go to a kneeling position and collapse.
The police chief describes the teenagers as loose cannons on a mission to kill. Authorities say they intended to kill at least one other person, even allegedly posting this cryptic message on social media. Bang, 2 drops in 2 hours. But quick-thinking nearby business owners were able to help police nab the suspects. The star athlete, born in Australia, was attending East Central University in Oklahoma on a baseball scholarship. This morning, his teammates are devastated. Minutes before the shooting, Lane had left his girlfriend, Sarah Harper's house. On her Facebook page, more than 100 pictures of the couple and a touching tribute to Lane. She writes, "I love you so much. From 2009 until forever, you will always be mine and in a very special and protected place in my heart."
I'm really glad that I got the 4 years with him.
The couple had just returned from visiting Lane's parents back in Australia. On the field where Lane first played ball, home plate is now covered in flowers.
He gave up a lot to follow his dream. He gave up Friday nights and 18th parties to be at the VIS at 8 o'clock the next morning.
They were a really lovely couple.
A young man, they say, that in his short life accomplished more than any parent could ever wish. For Good Morning America, Alex Perez, ABC News, Chicago.
What a heartbreaking story. Let's bring in ABC's Chief Legal Affairs anchor, Dan Avery. Heartbreaking, Dan, also kind of enraging as well. These kids, 15, 16, and 17. But will they be tried as adults?
I don't think there's any question they'll be tried as adults. In Oklahoma, someone as young as 13 can be tried as an adult. When you're talking about 15, 16, and 17, and you're talking about first-degree murder, I don't think there's any question that the authorities will move forward with that.
Ironically, however, the authorities don't have all that much to go on except the accounts of these teenagers.
Well, that's right. So it's going to be very important for them in the context of the investigation to get at least one of them to turn. And they're probably going to want to go for the person less culpable, meaning the person who didn't actually fire the shot. Now, assuming that all 3 didn't fire shots, they'll probably try to get maybe the younger one in particular, if that person wasn't the one who actually shot, to try to turn on the older ones. The authorities want to look,
offer some kind of leniency?
Offer some sort of leniency. It's not going to be a great deal in a case like this, but it will be some form of leniency. But remember, death penalty won't be on the table here because the Supreme Court has ruled that minors can't face the death penalty. So the prosecutors aren't going to even be able to threaten them with the death penalty, but I think you are going to see some sort of offer of a little bit of leniency.
So no death penalty, but bottom line, as you said, they will be tried as adults.
No question. I don't think there's any question about that.
Okay, Dan, thanks very much.